What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. Flight Academy Kicks, aka Pastor Flight, Show Flight, Flex Luger. Call me what you want, but can't call your boy broke, because I'm rich in Christ, man. Back with another video for y'all today. And I got my guy here, Josh, man. You see where we at, man? Vault 813. Y'all stay tuned, bro, because we're going to do a vlog here. Y'all going to see this beautiful store. My guys hooked it up, man. But this video today is a video I promised y'all that I would give y'all, man. Because we see so many fakes out on the internet, man, on IG. We see people getting caught with fakes from online raffles. And I need y'all to be aware. So I had to go get the expert, man. You know what I'm saying? The man, the myth, the legend himself, man. He knows everything about kicks. Sometimes if I have questions, I hit him up because he's very knowledgeable and he stay on top of it, man. So me and him, we're gonna have a little discussion about what to identify when it comes to certain fakes on certain sneakers. Because a lot of times, like you already said, bro, some of the fakes look just as real, if not better than the real ones. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let him talk to y'all a little bit about these MCAs because we know about a situation where there was an online raffle and the person that won got their shoes, but they were sent a fake MCA. And by looking at these shoes right here, they look the same. You know what I'm saying? From the eye, they look the same. But that's why you gotta have a guy like Josh, man, who can explain to you what to look for to make sure you don't get got when you're doing these raffles or even when you even purchasing from anybody on Instagram. So I'm gonna let him talk about it a little bit, man.
All right, let's get to it, man. So first of all, you always want to purchase from somewhere legit. I know there's a lot of raffles going on everywhere, you know, not knocking anybody's hustle, but at the end of the day, just always, you know, try to find something you know that's legit. Referrals really don't mean anything nowadays. You know, it's just the reality of it, especially when it comes to Instagram. You just got to be careful, you know. So what happened with this, you know, young lady, she entered a raffle, she won, and they sent her the MCAs. Now, this is the fake pair that she got, and this is the authentic pair. When it came to this, it was an easy tell, you know, unfortunately, because I've seen so many, and, you know, she was a little upset about the whole situation. But when you look at these shoes from a far distance, you're not going to be able to tell that this is a fake shoe. It's just the reality of it. But it's just some differences, man. So when you get to it, on the fake pair versus the real pair, look at the lining. You see? The lining, this is way thicker.
Let's bring it up close so they can see it here, man. So it's the lining that he's talking about. In that one look like somebody took a bite out of crime on that one, man.
So you see how thick the lining is. Even like the small differences in the back that you can see. You see how much wider the stitchings come out over here. Nike's is more tight, but these come out way more farther. So that was another easy tell, unfortunately, with the shoe that you can see. The zip tie, which is not too much of a difference, it's just a slighter red. This one's more of a cherry red, unfortunately. But the biggest tell is the writing. This is not even the same font. This just looked like somebody just took a stamp and said,
and most of the time, that's one of the first things you could tell by a fake shoe is the font. Exactly. That's why I always tell people when they look for stuff, I'm like, look for the font, look for the font on the shoe, the stitching. Pay attention to all of that, man.
All that is crucial when you're buying. It's very crucial when you're buying a shoe, man. Especially when it comes to the off-white. This is a certain font. You can't just replicate this, man. It's not that easy. It doesn't matter how good it is to the naked eye. At a quick glance, sometimes in photos, it might look authentic, but you have to see it in hand. So, like I said, always just buy from a legit, trusted source. Let's go to the box. All right, biggest difference. All right, biggest difference in the boxes. As you can see, they're both a size 12. Mind you, these are the exact same size. The size difference of the box already. That's just number one, the easiest tell. But what you can see with this box, with the fake one, unfortunately, you can feel like the texture in the lines. When it comes to that, when you see how smooth it is, I mean, you can almost see them. There's a name for this, which I forgot, but yeah, you can just see it. The box tag is another easy tell. The fonts right here, maybe to the naked eye, it might look the same, but when you actually look at these fonts, this one right here is just a little bit more bolder. So, like I said, the box is always the easy tell. Unlike, you know, other fakes like say Yeezys and ones that I've seen, this doesn't have like a customs fake mark under it, you know, under UV light. We checked all that. And even with the, I guess you could say the fake pair, under the UV light, they look exactly the same, which is scary, you know? But like I said, you can't even go sometimes by UV light. Certain shoes, these companies are getting better. You just have to bring it into like an expert if you don't feel safe from where you bought, you know, where you bought it from, to get it authenticated, you know? So that's why we take the time, especially me, to look at, you know, study shoes. It's just the reality, you know? You have to do certain things in this game now, you know, that you got to go the extreme limits, sometimes even to weighing the shoe. That's how crazy it's gotten. But that's just the reality of it, you know?
Facts, man. And that's what I'm telling y'all, man. When it comes to like really identifying these fakes, those are like key components that you want to look at when you get a sneaker. Because a lot of times, people that win these raffles or purchase these sneakers, y'all don't really have the full knowledge of identify what a shoe, what it should look like. You know what I'm saying? On feet, it just looks the same.
It looks real.
But till you run into somebody who got a real one on the feet and they don't look the same. You know what I'm saying? It's like having a Bentley and a Chrysler 300. From afar, they look the same, but when they get closer, nah, it's fool, man. So I also wanted him to talk about certain stuff, even with the chunky dunkies, there was certain. Now these are the legit pair, man. Here at Vault 813, man. So let them know a little bit what to look for on the chunky dunkies. These are some of the shoes that people are doing Instagram raffles on. They doing giveaways. They even selling. And like I said, it's so easy to get got. So you need to know exactly what to look for when you get your pair, man. So tell them a little bit, bro.
So the chunky, this is a shoe everybody wants. You know, it's a great shoe. You know, the hype is crazy for them. The main thing that I seen with the chunky dunky is just the easiest. Is the tongue. The tongue is just never the same, honestly. That's just the easiest tell when it comes to it. They're not as thick. When you see them, sometimes they're even a little bit longer. Sometimes they're too thick, which is the easiest tell. Now, the back, the clouds. The clouds, when you see this and even the stitching, they just been off. But I'm gonna just say, regardless of just the clouds, when you actually look at a dunk and you know your dunks, the shape, the cut has never even been. I haven't seen a good dunk where they got the overall shape, whether it was a God Killer, AAA quality that had the exact same shape as a real Nike dunk should have. And the teeth. Some of these teeth right here, when it came to early pairs that, you know, giveaways we're doing on Instagram, they were more stuck together. They got little gaps in them, if you can see right here. And they were more, I guess, spaced together, more tighter, I guess you could say. But overall, it's really an easy shoe to tell, especially when it comes to the cow print. It's just, you look at the cow print on all the other pairs, just be knowledgeable, be smart, you know, go with your gut. If you know that it does, in your heart it looks fake, most likely it is fake. If the price is too good to be true, then it's fake.
Facts, man. Facts. And one thing, like, what's some of the things they should look for when they use the black light, man? Because I know Josh actually put me on game about the black light on, what shoe was that?
The Travis Scott Low.
Travis Scott Low. So there's certain markings that should be on the black. So talk to a little bit about, you know what I'm saying, the black light, what they should look for on the actual sneakers.
So when it comes to like the black light testing, every shoe is different. You know, when it comes to Yeezys, all the boosts, honestly, when you put that light under the black light, they all like the same color. I've seen the knockoffs and the God Killers like a greenish glow to it. All the reals have like a bluish glow to it. The Travis Scott, I don't know if Nike did this for, you know, authentication purposes or anything like that, but when you hit them with a black light, they have like strokes on the midsole. And it's something that I've never seen on a, you know, top quality fake, a God Killer, a full pair, like you would say. But when it comes to all the authentic pairs, I've hit them with the black light and you see these strokes around the midsole for every shoe. Now, I think it's something Nike purposely did because they know how strong this knockoff game is really getting. But that's just one shoe that you could see and you'll know that you have an authentic pair by those marks. Now, who's to say that that's not going to change 5 months from now, a year from now? But at this very moment, that's an easy way to tell with the Travis Scott One Low.
Bet, man. So that's a little bit of information for y'all, man, when it comes to these sneakers. Listen, I'm telling y'all, the way time's been, like, everybody trying to scheme on somebody, man. Yes. So you got to make sure that you inform yourself and educate yourself when it comes to these sneakers, when you enter these raffles. I'm not saying that all raffles are bad. Some raffles are real good, you know what I'm saying? Some people actually come through. You see me do a raffle, you know your boy gonna look out. You see Vault do one, you know it's gonna be right, you know what I'm saying? So you just gotta understand who you purchasing from. Like you said, you gotta have a trusted seller. Can't just be buying from everybody. And listen, I constantly tell y'all, look at the Instagram page that you getting these shoes from, bro. That's the main thing.
Main thing.
If they don't got no engagement on the page, they don't got numbers, don't hustle out of desperation, man. I keep telling y'all that. Don't hustle out of desperation, man. So that's just a little bit of information I want to give y'all. We probably gonna do a follow-up video with the actual black light so y'all can see different things. And as the shoes continue to develop, man, I'm gonna continue to show y'all things to point out on these sneakers so you don't get got, man. Any other tips for them, bro?
Honestly, man, I think that's just the truth. Just use common sense, guys. You know, buy from somebody that's legit. You know, and just like I said, look at that IG page if you're buying off Instagram. I've seen so many horrible stories, and it's unfortunate, you know, for somebody to take your hard-earned money. The reality is, you know, just go to a legit source.
And that's it, man. So until next time, man, y'all know how we rocking, man. Listen, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the page. And as well as follow Vault 813 on IG. You know what I'm saying? This store here at International Plaza in Tampa, Florida.
Yes, sir.
Y'all gonna see the vlog coming soon on it, bro. I know y'all see a little bit of the heat that's back here. I got y'all. I'm gonna make sure y'all get it right, man. But until next time, y'all know how we rocking, man. Take flight with the flies, man. If you ain't flying me, just say flying right. Hustle and motivate, long live Nip, man. And we out.